everybody, and I hope you're having a great start to your day. So we are going to be talking about a hot topic today. I've gotten a few emails recently from people asking to do more or kind of go into more in-depth uh, tactful things that you can do to increase your business income um, this year, next year, and the year after. So there are three specific things that really need to be done in order to increase your business's income. So we are going to be going over all that and more. So buckle up and let's dive on in. So hey everyone, Scott Aaron here. Thank you so much for joining today. If you do happen to be on here live, please hop into the comments below. Please type in hashtag live or just the city, state, country, or where you're watching this from. If you're on the replay, please do use hashtag replay so I know to go back and say hello at a later time. And also one final announcement. If you type the word free in the comments, today, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we begin day one of our 5-day free LinkedIn workshop called Amateur to Expert in 5 days on LinkedIn. We're going to be teaching you all the ins and outs of what needs to be done to grow your business using LinkedIn, completely free, 1 to 2 p.m. EST, today through Friday. All you have to do is drop the word free in the comments, and I will send you that registration link. So just wanted to get that out of the way first and foremost. So what I wanted to discuss is some of the key principles. And I feel over time, the art of doing things authentically, genuinely, have started to get pushed to the wayside. And what I really want to come back to are some of the core principles and core things that people really need to do in order to get the results that they want, leveraging a platform like LinkedIn. And what I can share with you is none of these are out of the scope of the possibilities of what people can do. These are not difficult things. These are things that every single one of us can do each and every day. And I really want to make sure that everyone kind of stays in tune and in line with what needs to be done. The other thing I would like to do, as you come on, if you do say hi and where you're tuning in from, please feel free to engage in this video, like, love, support. You can share this, you can tag some people, but also please don't forget to head over to my LinkedIn profile, click on my follow button, and turn my LinkedIn notification bell on. And something that I'm very excited about is this hasn't been, I would say, a goal that I've been focusing on, just something that's been building over time. But I am 3 followers away from hitting 30,000 followers on LinkedIn. And that hasn't happened overnight. So if you're not yet following me on LinkedIn, you want to be connected and you want to stay on top of all the content that I'm producing, click that follow button, help me get to 30,000 and beyond so I can impact more people with obviously the content that I put out here on LinkedIn. So the 3 ways that you can increase your income in your business using LinkedIn, first and foremost, is having a profile that really showcases your expertise. Now, what I feel what has happened in the past is that a lot of people have been using their LinkedIn profiles almost like a resume. And back in the day, yeah, it might have been okay to use your LinkedIn profile like a resume, but the fact of the matter is that much like a homepage to a website, there are so many amazing things that you can now do with your LinkedIn profile to showcase you as the expert in the space that you're in. And whether that's utilizing the headline section properly, whether that's uploading a background photo, a banner that has maybe some of your expertise and your skills on there. Maybe it's leveraging the name pronunciation with the 10 seconds that you're given to promote what you do. Maybe it's featuring some of your products, services, and offerings in the featured content section of LinkedIn. Maybe it's using the LinkedIn profile clickable link to drive website traffic and drive people to wherever it is that you want to take them to. Maybe it's leveraging the featured content section to have your website on there or your podcast if you have one. The fact of the matter is that if you are not leveraging your LinkedIn profile the right way to showcase your expertise, how do you expect people to know what it is that you do, how you help and serve people, and in what ways they can work with you? Now, it's not a sales pitch. I'm not telling you to just dump everything that you do all over people when they, visit your profile. But what I am suggesting, and this is something that my wife talks about all the time, is don't make people burn calories trying to figure out what it is that you do. I can't tell you how many people's profiles I visit on LinkedIn just to kind of learn a little bit more about them, and I have no clue. I couldn't tell you what they do. I couldn't tell you who they've helped. And that's also why the recommendation section is so important, because that gives you the ability to then showcase some of those things that you do, and who you've helped and in what ways you've helped them, because you know what? They have told people by writing those LinkedIn recommendations how they have helped you. So first and foremost, take the time to update your profile to showcase your expertise so people aren't burning calories trying to figure out what it is that you do. The second thing is make sure that you build the right network of connections that can help your business grow. I've talked about this many, many times, that your net worth is in direct correlation to your network and vice versa. I can't express to you enough the importance of having the types of connections that either A, are the type of connections that could benefit from your product, your service, your good, your course, your program, your mastermind, and such, or the connections that could lead to introductions. Your business allies, your power partners for introductions, collaborations, joint ventures. All of those things carry into the success that you're going to have on LinkedIn, but it is really relying on making sure that you have the right connections. That network is going to decide, and it will depict if you will or will not succeed on LinkedIn. I can't tell you how many people on LinkedIn have tons and tons and tons and tons of connections, but they never have anyone respond to their messages. They never book any connection calls, and they're not seeing any business growth. And that is not to say that these people are bad people. But if people aren't responding to your messages, if they're not wanting to get on the phone with you, if they're not engaging in your content, then you have the wrong connections. Taking that 10,000 foot view and really, saying, okay, these are the types of connections that I want. These are the types of connections that I need to have. These are the people that I can serve best from a professional or industry standpoint. These are the types of people that I should be connected to industry-wise, where we can pass business back and forth, referral partners, business allies, power partners. Those are all essential. So if you want your business to grow, you have to grow the right kind of network. That's why being very strategic, very clear, very concise with who you're building your network around will truly define the types of results that you're going to get. So really put yourself into that passenger seat perspective. If you were getting a connection request from someone that there is no relatability, there is no connection point, would you accept it? Probably not. So the way that you do one thing is the way that you do everything. And you have to treat people the way that you would want to be treated. And you have to make sure that you're doing things from your own perspective. I always talk about the smell test when you're sending messages. Don't send messages that you yourself wouldn't respond to. Send messages that you would respond to. If you're doing that little gut check where you're about to send that message and it really stinks, don't send it. So again, the first thing, number one, make sure that you have a profile that showcases your expertise. Number two, build the right kind of network of connections that can help you grow your business. And finally, third, seek collaboration and networking over selling and pitching your service. Man, this is such a, I don't want to say a trigger for me, but I know 100%. No one likes being pitched and sold to. No one. But everybody loves being connected with. So it brings up the question, why are still so many people spamming people with messages, spamming people with their content, spamming people in general, thinking that that is going to work, thinking that that person is going to say, you know what, I don't know this person, but I'm going to buy their X dollar amount program or their course, or I'm going to hire them without having any relatable connection, without any communication prior. It's not going to happen. The Science of Getting Rich is a wonderful book by Wallace D. Wattles. It was written in 1911, 1910, somewhere in that range. And this is what he says. He says, seek collaboration and connection over competition and comparison. So if you're constantly competing with other people on LinkedIn for visibility, you're competing with selling and pitching, it's not going to work. But what I can tell you for sure, what has helped Nancy and myself and our company grow, it's because we've been seeking collaboration and seeking networking opportunities over everything else, because that is what allows you to get in front of more people. That's what allows you to expand your reach. That's what allows you to create more visibility. The sales will happen when the relationships are built. Think about that. People are, as far as marketing goes, people are downplaying one of the most important aspects of marketing, and that is relationship marketing. If you are not building relationships, whether in person or online, you can't grow your business. The relationships are what allow your business to grow, plain and simple. So again, I know these things are simple, but they truly work. First, again, have a profile that showcases your expertise, build the right kind of network of connections that can help you grow your business, and also seek collaboration and networking over selling and pitching your services. So everyone, I hope you found today's content helpful and this training really pushed you forward. Love and gratitude, and I'll talk to you next time.